Right, so let's move into it. So I'll first start by locating the image for the background. Downloads. Okay, there's it. So I'll drag this into the Photoshop and then I'll drop it on the open. Right? So it opens as my background for me. Once I have this, I can go for the other images also. That is the pear and then the bulb. Right? So I drop them in here. Right, so let me move this to this side. And then this one also here. So with this, the pear, right, I have to delete the background from here. So I'll go with any of my selection tools from here. Right. I'll make sure that the layer is selected. Right. So I select the subject. Okay. Right. So once I have this selected, the image or the layer is it's a smart object. So I have to rasterize it. So I'll come here and then rasterize layer. So I have to select inverse. So I go to select inverse so that it selects around the pair for me. I can hit on my delete key to get rid of that. Once I have this, I have to flip it. Right? So I just click on any of the handles here. Right? So I see this. I can just go for transform. That is Control T, the shortcut. Right? So I right click and then flip vertical. So I have this here. Now the next thing I have to do is, now looking at the image, yeah, this is kind of dark as compared to this. So I just go into my image and then to adjustments, then I go for curves or use the shortcut Control M. So I can drop this a little down. So I get this. Now with this part, I'll go for my magic wand. So I load the selection. I right click and then give it a feather of, okay, 15 is okay. So I go for my curves again, Control M, or I can choose to go with image adjustment and then to curves. So that I reduce the brightness also. So after this, I can just go with Control D to deselect. So this to let me make it a little bit dark. So image adjustments, curves, and then I drop it and make it a little darker. Okay. The next thing is with the bulb. I'll cut this part from there, right? And I'll cut a part of the pear also from there. So let me first go with the bulb. So I select this and I go for my quick selection tool. Right. So I've loaded the selection here. The bulb, yes, you have to rasterize it. Right. So I have this here, right? So let me go inside here. I right click, I rasterize. Right. So I'll go with Control X to cut. and then Control V to paste it here. Right. Now with this, the bulb, after cutting, I see some things here, right here. Right. So with this, I just have to go for my eraser tool here. Then I just clean that part. So after that, with this, you have to make a cut here. So let me check where I'll position this first. Right, so I think this position will be okay. Okay. Right. So let me reduce the fill here. Then I'll select the pair. Okay. So let me go with my polygonal lasso tool. Okay. So I end it. Right. After getting this selection also, I cut. Okay. Then I paste it here. So I have this here. If I move this side is empty, there's nothing there. So with this, I can just bring the fill back to 100%. Right? So now it's up to us to choose which one we should first work on. Okay. Right. So I'll go with this first. So I select this and then position it all. Okay. Right. So with this, let me go for the eraser tool. Okay. So I get this. Now to make it look a little raw. Okay, let me use eraser here. Okay. Right. So with this, I will create a sort of shadow here. Okay. Create a sort of shadow there. But I'll use the brush tool for that. So I'll select the pair and then I create a new layer here. After creating the new layer, I go for my brush tool here, and I change my color to black. Let me increase the opacity. And then here I'll reduce the size from here. I'll draw this to create that sort of shadow there. After I have this, I can choose to adjust the fill and then the opacity. Okay, so I think this is okay. So the next thing is I'll select the pair, right? Only this. Okay. Then I go to my layer styles. Okay, that is my FX. And then I go for blending options. So with the blending options, okay, I'll give it an outer glow. I'll select outer glow. Right. Let me increase the opacity a little bit. And then the size also. So you can see the glow around the pear. You have to make your adjustments very well. Okay. All right. So we have this. So we are left with the bulb and then this as well. So we come here and then we adjust this one also. Okay. Right. So with this also, you have to give it some sort of shadow there. So I select the bulb and then create a layer there. Then I go for my brush tool. Uh, okay. So I have this here. Now, okay. So this should actually come on top of the shadow. Yes. So I have the shadow here. So let me decrease the fill. All right. So this is cool. And then with changing the color also, I can choose to go with the color replacement brush. So I pick a color from here. This doesn't seem to be cool for me. Okay. So let me go into my adjustments and I'll choose selective color. So here I'll go for yellow. I try to adjust it and see. Still not getting what I want. Okay. Go to image adjustments and then color balance. Okay. All right. Then I'll go again for my color replacement brush. All right. So the mood. We'll go with color. Mm, like this. Okay. I think the color is okay. Very nice. All right. Okay. So I think, yeah, I'll go with this. So this is cool. Just go for my lasso tool. Load the selection around only this part. give it a feather. I think 10 is okay. Then my curves, try to bring down the brightness a little bit. Okay. I have this. Okay. So I can just drag to select this and then increase the size a little bit. Okay. So with this one also, can select the bulb, go to my layer styles, and I check if I can give it some outer glow, change the color. Okay. I think this color is cool. Okay. All right. So I have them here. And that is that cool. Okay. So let's try and make the background a little blur. So just do away with the lock. Just click on the lock, do away with it. I go to filter, blur, and I give it a Gaussian blur. So I think this is okay. Then okay. So I have it here. So let me lock it again so it doesn't interfere. So there is it. You have it.